The biggest part of the GTA Online Criminal Enterprises update is probably the new contact missions, which are called Operation Paper Trail. And this video is going to be a complete guide to these contact missions. We're going to be going through everything. But before we do get into all of it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content just like this. So, getting into the video. So firstly, let's talk about how to start these missions. To start these missions, you are going to have to wait for a phone call from Agent ULP. Chances are you'll get it very quickly. The first time I loaded in after the Criminal Enterprises update released, I instantly got a phone call from Agent ULP, but you will just have to wait for that. It might take a few minutes, but you will get it. And yeah, once you've got that, you are able to start these missions. This is the phone call that you will get.
You don't know me, but I know you. Quite a file, quite a story. So let me get right to the point. I work for an organization. I won't say which, but you can guess. Now, I can't tell you much as long as you're still just a civilian, but I can tell you this. It's hot as hell outside, and the gas prices are through the roof. Well, we can't change the weather, but maybe we can do something about the price at the pump. You think you know what's behind it? Well, the correct answer is no, you don't. Forget everything you've heard in the news, and forget all the brain-dead conspiracy theorists on Life Invader. You want to learn the truth? We're gonna need to bring you in. We need someone with the right skill set, the right experience. As far as I'm concerned, that means we need you. We're prepared to swear you in as a special field operative. You'll be one of us, working under our umbrella. Only you'll be significantly better paid. Sound good? They report for duty. We're on the corner of Power Street and Swiss Street. Can't miss us.
So after that phone call, you will then get a new location on your map, and that is a yellow U. If you go over there, then you can start these contact missions. The only way for this to appear is if you have listened to the phone call. Well, you don't have to listen to the whole thing. You just need to answer the phone call, and then you can just hang up instantly. So yeah, you want to listen to the phone call and then just head over to the yellow U on the map. Once you're at that location, you can start the contact mission. It will put you straight into the first one. It does keep them in chronological order, which is nice. So there'll be a yellow circle that you can walk over to, and this will work just like any other contact mission. It'll put you into that mission screen where you can select your difficulty, refill ammo, get armor, and everything like that. It is worth noting that as of making this video, the contact missions are on a 2x bonus. So when you do play these contact missions, you might notice that the payouts are a bit higher than usual. Now these do seem to pay out pretty similarly to every other contact mission in the game, and obviously those payouts aren't great, but I think with these, the payout isn't really the idea, it's the gameplay. It is a bit of variety in the game, and it is nice to have this sort of content added. Something great about these contact missions is the replayability. You are able to select between easy, normal, and hard difficulty. Each time the reward will be higher depending on which difficulty you choose. If you wanted to get the absolute most out of this content, you could start with the easy, play through all missions, which is the 6 missions. There are 6 contact missions, and then you could, once you play through all of those, go back and then do them on normal difficulty where you'll have 1.25 RP in cash, and then once you've done them again, you could go back and do them in hard difficulty, just stepping it up each time. That way you could really rinse every bit of content out of these contact missions. You can also complete these with up to 4 players. You can even do them by yourself if you want to do that. I really would recommend just having one other person. It would really speed things up, it wouldn't really spoil anything, and it would make it just that bit easier. And also you would be able to save so much time, because there are missions where you have to go to 2 different locations at the same time, so it would just save a lot of time if you had another person. But if you do want to do these solo, then by all means do that. It is definitely doable. If you wanted to get even more content out of these, you could start by doing all 6 missions by yourself on each difficulty, then do all 6 missions on each difficulty with one other person, then do them with 3 people, and then 4, if you really wanted to get every single bit of content out of them. So in terms of what rank these unlock at, it looks like they unlock at rank 1, which is really nice to see. These are definitely the best contact missions in the game, and I think a lot of people would agree on that. They are quite high quality when it comes to contact missions, which is really nice to see. So I'm not going to give a guide for every mission, since I think that would just sort of spoil the fun of these contact missions. But there are a few things definitely worth noting. One of the recent improvements with the Criminal Enterprises update is that if you are in a mission and you fail the mission, and say you used 15 snacks in that mission, those 15 snacks would return to your inventory when you restarted the mission. So that is really nice to see, and it is very useful. But before you do get into these contact missions, I really would suggest getting some snacks. Go to your CEO office or your Kasatka and just get snacks. Just stock up on free snacks. I would really suggest that for any sort of mission in this game. Some of the AI can be a pain to kill, so yeah, definitely make sure you have some snacks. You should then also stock up on ammo and armor. Now this can actually be done in the mission screen, but definitely make sure that you do have ammo and armor. It's going to be really useful, especially armor. So definitely make sure you stock up on snacks, armor and ammo. The next thing you're going to want to do is before you load into the mission screen, and I think this one is pretty crucial, call up your mechanic and call in any vehicle that you want to use in the mission. Just make sure that you call it in before you load into the mission, because say you have an Oppressor Mark II as your most recent personal vehicle, it won't give you that in the mission because you can't use Oppressor Mark IIs in the contact mission. So make sure that you call up the car or motorbike that you want to use before you get in the mission, so then when you get into the mission, spawn on the road, then it will be waiting there for you and you won't be having to use an NPC car or anything like that. This will save a lot of time and it is something definitely worth noting. One of the other things I really suggest you have before you get into this mission is a weapon with a flashlight on it. This will be really useful, especially for some of those missions. I won't get into too many details on which missions you'll need it for, since I do think that will spoil the fun a bit, but please definitely make sure that you have a flashlight equipped to your weapon. This will be really useful in some of the missions. So next up we're going to talk about stealth in the missions. Now there are going to be a few times where you need to be stealthy, and chances are on your minimap there will be an area where you can get an outfit so that you blend in and that the guards don't suspect anything. Make sure that you pick up this outfit. Even if you want to go in guns blazing, it will just make things a little bit easier. Just equip the outfit, it doesn't take long at all, and definitely just do it, please. It'll help you a lot. So now let's quickly talk about the payouts. So the payouts really aren't great for this. The highest payout I got was about 44,000, and this is with double cash and RP, so that would have been 22,000 with my amazing maths. So yeah, the payouts really aren't great. In one of them I also got about 20k, so that would have been 10k, and yeah, the payouts aren't great, but like I said earlier, that really isn't the point of these missions. It is something completely new in GTA Online, and this is really nice to see. It breaks away from the heist and everything like that. Right now there are only 6 missions to play through, but I do feel like there will be more added in the future, especially because when I went over to the mission location, it said that this was the current active mission, and the word active kind of suggests that there are other ones that aren't active. So I do think it's highly likely more will be added in the future, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that one. But yeah, I really do suggest playing through these missions. I think they are some good fun. It doesn't actually take too long as well. But yeah, definitely do these. They are some good fun, and you will get a bit of money from them. Obviously the payouts aren't good by any means, but you will get some money for playing through them. So yeah, I really do suggest playing through these. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments on what you think to these contact missions, and if you're going to play them, and if you have played them, have you finished them? And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any content just like this. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.